It'll be my first hot shave day. So the tears, they're dry now, but this has to go.
Customers that, again, 10, 12 years, customers loyal.
Yeah.
But how with their mailers, their managers, just the bond that was there, and because they take it there so seriously, you know, it's greeted at the door, it's walking them out, it's everything in between.
Exactly.
It's a real experience.
Exactly.
Like what you do here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't take none of this for granted.
Totally.
Because I've experienced outside the West as much as in what makes for good customer service. And you've got the package, you have it all, so
thank you.
we can highly recommend this.
Yeah, I really try to provide a really good service, and I think with people that are in the hair industry, we're people, personally kind of thing. But I think you have to really connect with people to want to do this, because if you don't, then it's not going to work out. Because I know some people, they just came into this industry for money. Like, yes, you can make a lot of money, but if that's what you're chasing, it's not going to be fulfilling. You're just going to get bored really quick. And also, it does take a lot of effort. So all the students and everyone wanted to get into the industry. I said, well, are you willing to put in the work? And I always tell them.
Of when people look at life as a commodity or just as a, like you said, a job for money or any other reason, something to do.
Yeah.
But there's so many directions it goes in terms of connecting with people and helping people in the slightest ways. People are at different stages, some are on the edge, and some are just getting started. I remember learning about the power just of what we say. Our words.
Absolutely.
I was 6th grade. I had a very proper English teacher, and I had a big laugh as a child. not very classy, just very boisterous. And she one time said to me, "Danny, a loud laugh bespeaks a hollow mind." I remember hearing that, and it was like a bullet. It was like a dagger. I took it, maybe I was too sensitive, I don't know. You can't change the way you are or at any stage of life. But those words, really,
it triggered you.
It crushed my spirit.
Yeah.
And fast forward early 20s, party somewhere with friends, and I burst out laughing, I guess, because this is all now looking back what transpired, what happened and the difference. And somebody there, may have been a cute girl, I'm not sure. I don't remember even, but I remember the words. And the words were, "You have a great laugh." And it was like chains came off.
Yep.
It was like I had been released. And I've used that personal story, silly as it might be, to believe myself that I have a lot of power in the tongue. A power to change somebody's experience that day, that moment. family or otherwise. And I want to do that because that is something I can do.
Absolutely.
Letting somebody know that there's reason to live, letting them know that what they're doing makes a difference, anything in response to where
Say so. I mean, this probably happened when I was 6 years old. I realized that life is pretty short. It's pretty limited. So
that's an
Yeah.
advanced thought for 6-year-olds.
yeah, very.
It's a great thought. It's a reality.
Exactly. It hit me so hard. I had no idea what was going on because at 6 years old, you're like going to grade 1 or whatever, right? Or kindergarten. So my grandpa on my dad's side of the family, he had passed away, and I had no idea what death was. So I went to his funeral, and my mom picked me up, and she's like, "Okay, well, your grandpa's he's like laying there, so you're gonna put a flower on his chest." And I was like, "Oh, why? Like, why is he sleeping?" And she's like, "Oh, he's gonna be sleeping forever." I was like, "Forever? He's not gonna ever see me grow up, see me do great things in life." So then I had that thought in my head, and then I realized, I was like, "Wow, that is it." So once you're gone, you're gone. So what can I do during my time here? How can I achieve my goals? How can I help people? So yeah, that was just like a life journey of mine. I just had to figure out how was I going to help others.
Wow.
I always wanted to, I don't know, I always just wanted to give back. That's just oh my god, life is short. What can I do during this time? So I just keep on pushing. I travel, I learn things. I'm always all about self-development because I always want to be a better version of myself, because if we stay complacent, then we're not really growing. Right?
True.
And I'm all about self-growth, and I need to do more. Because if I'm just coasting, then I feel like I don't have a waste of a life, you know?
Are there subjects that you don't like to talk about?
I would say, like, on a personal standpoint, and also with my career too, I was taught that in hair school. They said the two topics you don't talk about is politics and religion. So, and even like for my own personal self, I
Well, I agree and I disagree.
yeah.
I agree that what you're saying is good and say so,
Yes.
right?
It gets the
We're
job
not-
done and it's easy.
But it's not really that meaningful. And if you want to have a meaningful impact on people's life,
Yeah.
you're going to have to get in where it's a little dicey, where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can,
yeah.
you know, when you're at the lake and you're on the dock, you
Yeah.
don't, if you've never been there before, you don't just go running down the dock for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah.
You go slow and then you put a toe in the water
Yeah.
and then you jump in because, okay, it's deep enough, the temperature's okay, etc.
Absolutely. You have to feel your audience, right? Like,
Conversation is the same, but
yeah.
if you want to be a life coach, and if you want to be somebody in the shortness of life
Yeah.
that makes an impact on people, you're going to have to get in a little bit muddy water. And you're going to have to be willing to try to go past the weather,
That is true.
Past the safe zone. Now, if a person shuts you down because of their own issues,
and has no openness, then I agree.
Yes.
Okay, you back off.
Yeah.
And I want the same people pushing me. I
Well,
want
that's the
to,
thing,
I want to be challenged. If we
Right.
talk
Yeah.
and try to understand the different sides,
Yeah.
maybe the wars can be avoided. But if we don't talk, if we don't try to understand, if we don't try to help the different sides come to some truth, then we will be going to. Where do you want to go in the world next if you haven't been?
Oh my goodness. I was talking about this with a client. I said, I love to travel. I love just being culture shocked, right? So I've been pretty much all the continents in the world already, but the two places I would like to check out would be like Australia, New Zealand, and then Antarctica.
Ooh.
Yeah.
New Zealand, Australia I've been, but I have not been Antarctica.
I know, and I looked it up for fun.
Okay.
It'll cost about 20 grand to get there.
No way. I
Yeah.
like $1 a day fedora. What can we do for $1, $1.25? Go ahead, order whatever you want off the menu.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just a funny thought that I came up with. I was like, oh, maybe I should look it up for fun and see what it entails when we go all the way up there. So there's 3 options. I noticed you can go up there for about 20 grand. That means you're gonna fly and take a cruise or whatever you do. The second option would be, if you're like a specialist, like a scientist, or like an electrician. And then the other one would be, what's the other one? Would be a marathon runner. So you have to pre-qualify for a marathon for you to go to Antarctica. Yeah, there's a way for you to get there. You're like an athlete. So I was like, okay, what are my 3 choices?
If you go that way, is it sponsored?
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that too. I'm not going to do any training or anything. I'm just going to go do it.
Just for the hell of it, just do it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll register both
Yeah.
of us. Don't worry.
Yeah, just for fun.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And you'll soon be swimming. Wow, I look good.
How was that?
That is fabulous.
How do you feel?
Wow, that is great. That is truly amazing. Much younger. A big step, kick in my step.
I feel like a brand new man.
Wow. Thank you, Holly.
No problem.
You are fabulous.
I tried.
Number 1, shave right here. And we're going to put on the screen all your contacts, and hopefully you'll get some business out of it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This is what I do like on the daily, so
Thank you. You made it special.
no problem. Anytime. Always come back anytime. Because especially not when it's 10.
You made it very special.
Oh, that's really good. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
I appreciate that. Hi, my name is Holly Hugh. I'm living in Vancouver, BC now. I'm actually from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I just moved here about over a year ago. So our Sigma brand is basically, Sigma stands for someone that is an introvert alpha, but has a lot of confidence, but they're a humble person. So for our culture, we actually want to have clients that come in that share our values here. So Sigma Barbershop is actually on 418 Richards Street. So we're pretty much on the corner of Richards and Hastings in